Well, we all know OpenAI to be the literal answer to all of our questions. You can use it as a personal assistant. You can use it as your therapist. Not that I have ever done that, of course. And it basically provides all the knowledge from all over the world just one click away. We all know ChatGPT, but is Israel also in the race when it comes to this groundbreaking technology? Now we're joined by Tal Guttman, Head of Product Inspiration at AI21 Labs. Your company is developing something that can be called an Israeli answer to ChatGPT. Is this a chatbot service for consumers or it's for companies?
That's a great question. So we're similar to ChatGPT in the sense that AI21 is one of the handful of companies in the world that are developing their own foundational models, so their own large language models. But while ChatGPT is focused on consumers, we are really targeting the enterprise. And enterprises have this whole different range of needs from AI than consumers. For example, what we've seen is that two things that really set apart enterprises is one, the fact that their workflows are very complicated. So it's not just, I want to write a thank you note for the teacher, or I want to get like a good recipe for a pizza. I need to go through a process where I look at lots of different reports and I consolidate lots of different data feeds, and then I have an output. So those multiple steps. And the other thing is that it really needs accuracy. And so a lot of what we're focusing on is building AI systems that know how to support these two things.
But how do you do it then specifically? Like how is it different from the large language models that ChatGPT uses, for instance?
So we've recently launched our own, so we have this family of models that we've launched a year and a half ago called Jamba, and we recently launched one that actually runs on your computer. It's a small, it's the world's tiniest, smartest model, and that addresses things like privacy. For accuracy, we recently announced what we call AI21 Maestro. So AI21 Maestro is an agent framework. Agents are AIs that knows how to do complicated work. You give them a task and they figure out how to do it. And what Maestro does is that it uses other models as well. So you can use ChatGPT, you can use Anthropic's model, you can use our own, but it runs them through a process where it understands what you request of it, and then it breaks it down to a plan, and then it verifies and uses models again and again to get the most accurate result.
Okay, so if we zoom out, you're an Israeli company. Where is Israel now in the AI race? Are we lagging behind or are we catching up?
Yeah, so that's a bit of a loaded question. We have a ton of potential. Okay, the talent base here is incredible, and I think that what we did with cyber, we can definitely do with AI. There's a lot of work to be done, and it's beginning to be done. Erez Askal was recently appointed as like chief AI person of Israel, and there's going to be budgets that are allocated to this. But yes, there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of potential here.
Great. Tal Guttman, Head of Product Inspiration at AI21 Labs. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. It was a pleasure being here.